Good morning, Breakfast Clubbers. And today we're here in Brighouse, and we're going to be checking out this place behind us. It's Good Karma Coffee, and they do a full English breakfast. So we're going to give it a try today. Let's go. Yes, I'm here in Brighouse this morning to check out the breakfast offering at the Good Karma Coffee House. It's got a bit of a buzz locally, and I've heard good things from family who live nearby. So I thought, why not rope them in too and make it a proper breakfast outing? There's something for everyone here, whether you're vegan, vegetarian, or a full-on carnivore like me. So today, I've gone for the classic breakfast, which includes 2 sausages, 2 rashers of bacon, homemade rosemary and garlic potatoes, vine tomatoes, garlic mushrooms, beans, a poached egg, and a slice of white bloomer toast. I've also added hash browns for an extra £1.50, because, well, you've got to, haven't you? So when my food arrives, I'm instantly hit with the smell of rosemary and garlic wafting up from those breakfast potatoes. It's got a handmade, rustic vibe to it. The beans are taking centre stage in that ramekin there, and the rest of the items are neatly arranged around them. Other than a couple of SKP beans and some darker than average hash browns, it's a great looking breakfast. Score 8 out of 10. Let's dive into something new now then, those rosemary and garlic breakfast potatoes. This is a first for the channel and for me personally, and I've got to say, they're an absolute triumph. They're served hot, packing loads of flavour, and you really get that fresh herb aroma as the plate lands. Definitely something I'd welcome on a fry-up again. I really did enjoy these. Score 9 out of 10. Next up, the beans. We've got a decent portion size in that ramekin there. They've cooled slightly since arriving, and flavour-wise, they're not overly sweet, which is a plus, and the sauce has a nice thickness to it. Solid effort, even if they don't completely stand out. Score 6 out of 10. Over to that toast now. It's a thick cut slice of white bloomer bread, lightly toasted with a really crunchy crust. The centre's nice and soft when biting into it. I can't quite tell if it's buttered, but the moisture from the poached egg has soaked in enough for it not to be dry in any way. It ends up being a perfect base for opening up our egg. Score 8 out of 10. Speaking of which, let's get into that poached egg. There's a little garnish on the top, and it's cooked well. A quick press shows that we've still got a runny yolk inside, and cutting in reveals a rich golden centre. It's not the runniest yolk I've ever had, but there's more than enough to dip your toast or mop up with the hash browns. There's no overpowering vinegar taste either, just a clean, eggy flavour. Score? It's a cracking 9 out of 10. Onto the hash browns now then, and don't be fooled by the appearance. These hash browns may look a little dark, but they're spot on. There's a great crisp on the outside, and the inside's packed with that fluffy shreddy potato. At an extra £1.50, they needed to impress, and they did. Score 9 out of 10. Let's jump onto those mushrooms now then, and these are not just your standard mushrooms, these are garlic mushrooms. It's a singular mushroom we've got actually. It's a big one, sliced up, really moist, and full of garlicky flavour. Probably the tastiest mushroom I've had in a long while. Just a shame there wasn't more of them on the plate. But what we did have does score well. Score for this one, 8 out of 10. Onto this grilled vine tomato now. It's been halved and one half has a slightly charred look. Purely visual though, no burnt taste. It's juicy and it looks like they've had a go at seasoning it before cooking. But for me, it could have done with a bit more punch. Like the beans, it's alright, but nothing special. Score 4 out of 10. Moving over now then. Let's have a look at these sausages. They've got the thickness of your average chipolata, but what they lack in thickness, they make up for in length. Who misses? They're beautifully cooked, moist and meaty inside, and seasoned to perfection. They're actually some of the best tasting sausages I've had in recent memory, and I could have happily had a few more of these. Score? It's top marks for these today, 10 out of 10. And last but not least, it's the bacon. 2 thick rashers of smoked streaky bacon, crispy, meaty and packed with flavour. Not overly fatty either, which is often the risk with streaky bacon. Superb smokiness and just the right texture. And quite honestly, just like those sausages, I can't remember having better tasting bacon of any kind. Score? Another one with top marks. 10 out of 10. Over to value for money now then, and here's where it all hits. The base price of this breakfast is £12.50, and with a drink costing you extra, it felt a little expensive going in. More so when a couple of hash browns will set you back an extra £1.50. However, I honestly think the quality of the cook and the ingredients overall certainly make up for it somewhat. You can tell there's care being taken in the kitchen, and nothing on the plate felt cheap or corner cut. While it's not the most budget friendly option out there, you do feel like you're paying for proper quality, not just a big portion. Score, which I think is a very fair 6 out of 10. Just a quick run over on the missing items now then. There's no options for adding fried bread or black pudding, so we do have to dock a penalty point for each of those missing items. So once we've added all those points up, today's total point score is 85 out of 110. That gives us a final Breakfast Club score of 77.3%, which puts Good Karma Coffee House right up there in our good rating bracket. After that good showing today then, Good Karma Coffee House jumps straight into the number 4 slot on our top 10 leaderboard, and a very well deserved placing too. So another strong entry today. If you've enjoyed this review, be sure to give it a like and subscribe for more honest full English reviews every week. Let us know your thoughts on Good Karma Coffee House in the comments. Or if you've got a favourite spot near Brighouse that I should try next, let us know. And don't forget to join the conversation on our Facebook group, where you can share your own breakfast picks, tips and hidden gems. Until next time, may your yolks be golden, your mushrooms plentiful and your hash browns always crispy. Thanks for watching. Bye for now. So that was our breakfast this morning at the Good Karma Coffee House here in Brighouse. I hope you enjoyed that one. We certainly did. What score did you give your breakfast?
10 out of 48.
10 out of 48, okay. Yeah, 10 out of 48. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.